What's up everyone, Blade here, and welcome back to another video of Duet Night Abyss. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going ahead and doing a little bit more with Phantasio, seeing that I figured that this man actually can deal a little bit more damage than with the build that we did a couple days ago. So this is going to be a little bit of a new build if you guys want to go ahead and take a look at it, and as well as I ended up getting something gold on him as well that really makes him perform insanely well. So if you guys are interested in this video, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now, after playing with this dude a ton here, I definitely gotta say, he's not only just one of my favorite characters to use here, but he is definitely a character that is kind of weird to understand. At first, I was using Scorch on him, and I thought that would be like the overall just end all be all for this character. But as I went around, I started to notice that it's not really going to be the Scorch build that you're going to really want to go with. It is going to be a morale build. Now, what I'm currently using on him is 4 morales. Here, of course, we have Illusionary Sacrifice immediately being here, Midnight Sun, and then, of course, Prime Morale, with the inclusion of this right here. Now, I didn't have this last time. I just had a regular purple one. I ended up maxing this on out, I want to say yesterday, and I have to say, it has made a significant difference on how he plays, and it's insanely broken. So we're going to be going ahead and showing you guys exactly how much damage he really can deal. For a lot of you guys are interested, as always, just be sure to hit that like button and enjoy. And let's just get straight into it. So one of the things I do have to say, if you guys don't know exactly what morale does, the more HP that we do have, or at least the higher percentage of HP we have, we're able to deal more damage. Now, this character really doesn't get taken down on his health all too much. He doesn't drain any of his health. He doesn't do anything like that. So it's kind of interesting to see how he really does perform. And at first I was like thinking nothing of it. I didn't think it was going to be too busted as a damage dealer here, but I was actually very much so wrong. So what we're going to go ahead and do is I just want to showcase this on maybe like one enemy first, and then I want to showcase this on a boss, which is the boss that we did last time. And dude, it's like night and day. He does way too much damage now, and it's actually kind of scary. Now, of course, I still do have these two on the same team. Granted, you do want to have Tabitha with a melee weapon, and or sorry, not Tabitha, sorry, the Beth with a melee weapon, and then have most likely Truffle with the actual bow itself. But hey, we're gonna try and use them this way because it's how I've been doing it, and they've been doing exceptionally well. So first things first is we need them both to kind of hit for a quick second, just at least get a bow off, and then we can do what we want to do here. So one of the main deals that I've started to notice is not only is my claws doing a ton more damage. See, we're hitting 200 every time, or like 100, but whenever we pop this, we're dealing easy. Well, we would be dealing easy damage if they stop moving them, but easy 100k to sometimes 150. And this is great. This is like, we have some 218s in there, and that's just a ton of damage. And those are not crits. So the character himself, he can just deal this type of damage just by existing, which is freaking great to see, because normally he would be hitting a little bit lower, especially if it's not a Lumina or a Lumino person that he's attacking, but instead he's actually hitting pretty darn high. I'll pair this with the Wayne Wraith and the Escort Duo. It's actually allowing him to hit even higher than I thought it would be, and I think this might be the build for the guy. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. We're gonna see how it does go, and hopefully it does work out well. Now, the only downside here is I ended up making a huge mistake with my tracks. I put the tracks on one of these dudes, when in reality it should be staying only on these right now. And you guys can see one of the tracks even do have this here, so I slightly screwed up just a tiny bit. I wouldn't have had to track this one if this one was back to normal. So yeah, slight misconception there, my bad. Can't really blame anyone on that one, but hey, it is what it is. Now we're gonna go ahead and go fight one of the bosses, and the first one that I want to fight for you guys is definitely gonna be that Lumen boss. So let's go ahead and go to combat, and we're gonna go to this dude here, because the last time that we fought him, you guys kind of saw it. We did do a lot of damage, but we weren't sure exactly what we can do too much here. Well, now that we have the sanity that we have from our gold one, we're actually able to spam our skills a little bit more while still staying in this actual this whole little aspect of everything here. So this is going to be great. Watch this here. So we're gonna go ahead and transform. We don't need to do any of that extra stuff and just immediately start going in on the legs here. Now, he really likes to move around, so I try to keep myself kind of in a good way of just circling him. And even with the sanity that we've used, you guys can see we're not really using nearly as much of sanity that we were using. So just continue going, get him on down, break this leg here, and then right here is where the magic happens. Look at that, look at that. And we don't even have our what's it called, our little Umbro pet as well, and we just shredded him. This here, this build here, I feel like it's actually freaking perfect. We did that in around 38 seconds, and I am very happy about that. Though I do want to try and see if we can do something a little bit better too. So we need to start testing this build out on other bosses, not just the Lumino one. So the other boss that I did want to test this out on was going to be the Psyche boss, mainly because it also does have a little bit of an air type aspect here. So I want to see if we can kill her before she kind of gets into that little function. So we're going to go over here, use her more as the damage tester here, and see what happens. Now, I am interested to see how long it takes us. As long as it doesn't take us around like a minute 30, I think we're still doing pretty darn decent. But I do want to try to keep it underneath a minute is what my thought process is going to be here. But this is going to be a little bit harder because of course it is a smaller target. So we do have to play a little bit different on this one. Another reason why I like playing against this girl. But let's go ahead and see if we can get an attack on her. Go ahead and do this a couple times. And the whole deal is to try and stay on her. So the longer we're able to do this and get her down, and it looks like her shield's actually cracking pretty easily. So we're doing something correct here. And then let's use this against the wings because that's our only way of getting rid of her out the air. She's gonna knock us out just because of that. So let's continue doing this here. Knock her on down. And yeah, nah, this here is still nice damage. But the only problem with this that I've noticed is since she isn't really weak to us, we deal a lot less damage. So we do have to take more advantage over our basic attacks from the looks of it here, which isn't all too bad, to be honest. I think that's actually a decent one. She's gonna probably use, yeah, she's gonna use this to kind of stall the timeout. So we do still have some work to be done on this character, because this is probably the best character for damage testing, especially if I'm trying to really test how good this guy can end up being here. Now, I do enjoy this because now we have our full on bonus here. We're not losing any of our sanity. We're able to at least take these fights a lot longer than normal, which is great. Now, I really wish that didn't hit me. I was really just gonna try and hit that. Wait, she targeting my box? What? Okay, there's a new one. Never seen her do that before, but I guess we just got to go back to clawing because it seems like that's where she takes all her damage is via claw. So let's go ahead and do this here a few times, jump over that, keep going. Yeah, she's just targeting our folks over here, maybe because they're doing more damage than I am. We'll probably see, but continuously keep on clawing away. And really we only have 12 seconds left of this, so yeah, we are going to end up running out, which does kind of suck. But go ahead and see how long this takes here. I really wish the sticky tornado never spawned. Tornado's actually killing us, but let's see how long that took. I want to say about 2 minutes is how long it took for this one, and even then we kind of got hit a couple times either way. So I do find this actually to be a good build. I want to say on my other build that I was using this guy for, it took me about 2 minutes and 40 seconds here. I think the only way we can make it a lot faster is not only just playing a little bit better, but if we can somehow get his I2, ooh, he's gonna be a freaking menace. He's just gonna be a menace here. So I am very interested to see exactly what will happen there. But hey, I'm enjoying this freaking character. This was way more worth it, and I'm not doing that. Stay away from me. But what's it called? This was way more worth it. This build so far, I've been enjoying a lot more. It's been allowing me to kill things a lot faster than I normally was. And I think it's going to be my primary build for now. I'm going to keep making different presets for a lot of you guys, just to show off like, hey, this is what's possible. So if you guys are interested in anything about Phantasio, let me know down below in the comment section. But hey, this is freaking great. Giant step for the character. Till next time, everybody, thank y'all for watching and peace out.